welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. So, of course, it is the final day of the season. Norwich City beat Tottenham Hotspur. We need just 1 point to secure football for next season. So this is a pre-Spurs chat ahead of the game. I've got Darren, Gary and Craig with me to talk about the game today. Darren, let's start with you. How are you feeling about today's game?
Before we start, can I announce the team? Is that all right?
Go for it.
So, Lloris, Royal, Sanchez, Dyer, Davies. So, Romero's still out. Sessegnon, Bentancur, Højbjerg, Kulusevski, Son and Kane.
There's one change.
Kulusevski for Mora and Sanchez still for Romero, and then the rest the same.
Yeah, that's what I expected.
And I'm so sorry for everybody. I was meant to start at 2:45, but I've had to find Wi-Fi here in Norwich. And a big shout out to Morrison's, where I've just connected to their Wi-Fi. So thank you, Morrison.
Yeah.
Craig wants some Walkers. Craig wants some Walkers. I'll have a bottle of Pinot Grigio. Thank you.
And I just want a point.
Was that me you asked, Chris, there? Sorry. Yeah.
Darren, you feeling confident?
Do you know what, Chris? I am feeling quietly confident. I was looking at all the Norwich results, and I don't need to go through them all, but they have been absolutely battered since the beginning of April. Not just losing, battered by teams 3, 4, 5-0. They've got nothing to play for. A point's no good for them. So I'm hoping that the manager, Dean Smith, says, express yourself, lads. Just enjoy it. Go out and express yourself. Because I think if they want to express themselves, it will play right into our hands. So I'm feeling quietly confident. I'm good. I've got a score in my head, and I'm feeling quietly confident.
Gary, I spoke to you on the phone this morning. You're very nervous, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm terrified. Listen, it's been 40-odd years as a Spurs fan, Chris. You know what it's like. You know, I know people are saying we're different under Conte, this, that, and the other, and Spurs fans think it's already a done deal, but I'm far from thinking it's a done deal. Come 6 o'clock, mate, you know, if we get the job done, which I'll say this now, it's not going to be an easy game. I'll tell you that now. I think we're more reliant on Everton doing Arsenal than what we are getting a massive result at Norwich. I really, really do believe that. But I think we will do it, but it will be fucking nerve-wracking. And I haven't really slept properly since the Newcastle game. As much as I enjoyed that and the euphoria from it, it then became a reality that we still needed a point. And I've been going on about this. I just wish we had ended 0-0 with Brighton at home. We had a minute to hold on. It'd have been a done deal. But as you know, Tottenham don't do anything easy. But I just hope we could do it, mate. And then all the TikTok memes and videos and trolling AFTV, I can do it all for the rest of the day. It'll be great.
Craig, how are you feeling?
I'm actually quite relaxed at the moment, bizarrely. But as I said before we come on, I think once we kick off, then the nerves will kick in. And I said, especially if Arsenal go one up and we're still 0-0. But then again, all we need is a draw. And, you know, we've been saying all week across the different streams, and I'm sure in person to person with chats with friends, this isn't done yet. And they've got to go out and put in a performance. And I've seen people celebrating already, taking the piss out of Arsenal. You cannot do that. You cannot do that yet until that final whistle blows. And then if we're over the line, crack on. But there's still a game to be played. And I'm sure Antonio Conte has drilled that into the players. This is nowhere near done yet. Go out and put in a professional performance. Don't care what the score is at the Emirates or anywhere else. Get our job done. Let's get over the line.
Darren, let's come to you. What would top four mean to you to be playing Champions League football next season?
I just think that it's just it's everything. It's Conte stays, it's Harry stays, it's millions of pounds to the club, it's attracting all the players. I mean, it's a game changer. It's a game changer. It's huge. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, Europa League's fine, but I mean, in terms of the money and the difference and the assurance that we keep Conte and Kane. And we can attract players because they know that we're in the elite in Europe. I just think it's such a big thing, and I've just got this funny feeling, Chris, that I don't want to say. Gary used the S word, and I won't say it. We're going to banish that now. If we banish that and get top 4, then it's a game changer. The whole mentality can switch. And don't forget, we've got so many players there that have watched us crumble, on last games of the season previously, the Newcastle 5-1, Lasagna Gate, all of that I just think that they won't allow this to happen. People like Eric Dyer, he won't allow this to happen. Harry Kane won't allow this to happen. I just think that there's a mentality switch. I really, really do. I really do.
Well, if you think about it, Darren, all we need to do is not concede, and we're in the Champions League.
Yeah.
Sounds easy. Sounds easy, doesn't it?
Someone said in the chat they've already on the margaritas to calm their nerves. I went for a run, and I was only going to do a couple. I ended up running over 8 miles. I couldn't stop. I was listening to talk like.
Yeah, I've not watched or listened to any football this morning, apart from talk to Chris and do this show. I've stayed away from it, but it's all good and well keeping a clean sheet as long as we don't concede any free kicks or corners. Then I think we'll be all right. So
yeah.
Oh man, this is horrible. It's absolutely horrible.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it was like a cup final because we don't have the best record in them. I know Chris, when I spoke to him earlier, he said it feels like a cup final. Let's say what Ricky Sachs says. It's like an FA Cup 5th round tie. I think that. Let's go with that.
Maybe a semi-final. We're not bad in the semis. We're good in semis, aren't we? So.
Chris, you're used to playing at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium and winning. Why aren't you out there?
What will they be feeling now, Chris? Tell us what they'll be feeling coming out of that time.
That's it.
Well, I've never played at Norwich, but hopefully one day.
Chris, I'll show you how superstitious I am. What day was we at the stadium? Was it Wednesday? Tuesday. Have a look at this. You remember what that is, don't you?
Oh yeah. What about this, Gary?
I'm not taking it off. It's the band from Tottenham Hotspur, and I'm keeping it on. I'm superstitious, and I'm like, if this breaks or comes off, we might not get top 4. So I've literally been washing in it, sleeping in it, not washing very often, but doing everything with this on. And I've done everything, and it's just about holding on. Everything. Yeah, and I'm right-handed.
Wow. Excellent.
So it's lasted. Look, just about.
You've obviously been thrashing it a bit of wear and tear there, boy.
Look. I'm telling you, look. Is that a right, Eric Dyer? Look.
Dele Alli's starting for Everton, which is a good thing because he's not going to let that game slip away from him. And I've been on Twitter, and all the bloody gooners are apparently Timo Pukki's had to limit his tweets because they're all saying, "Come on, Timo, go on, do it for the Arsenal, do it for the Arsenal."
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it yourself.
But have you seen a lot of Arsenal fans saying, top 4's nothing, you don't get a trophy for it? We're not interested in top 4 now. It's funny how things have changed, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the Arsenal-Everton game? What do you think the score will be in that one?
I think there'll be a draw.
Yeah, I have to agree. I think Everton will be playing with a bit of freedom now they're safe. And, the Arsenal, there's still going to be a few nerves and they're still going to be on a downer from what's happened over the last week. So, I don't, Arsenal should win that, shouldn't they? I mean, there's an argument to say Everton will be on the beach now, they're safe, blah, blah, blah. But I think they'll want to get a result there. And Dele Alli, like you say, he was actually superb apparently when he came on in the week and changed the game.
Changed the second half, didn't he? Yeah.
Sorry, Craig.
Go on.
I think that I said it when we were waiting for you, Chris, but I reckon even though they're safe, I reckon that Everton are going to be well up for this because I think they're all going to be absolutely flying after that Palace result. And I reckon they just want to beat Arsenal and get another 3 points. I don't think they're going to roll over and be on the beach, as they say. I reckon that they're
but Darren, we spoke about that earlier. I mean, Newcastle, what did they have to play for?
Yeah.
And they got to go out and enjoy the football. I mean, I think if, in a weird sort of way, if Everton needed a draw or a win, I think it puts the players under pressure and it would be a much more difficult game for Everton. As it is, they're safe. They can go out there. If anything, there's more of an opportunity for another Arsenal player to be sent off today if it's not going their way. If Arsenal don't get a goal early or in the first half, they'll get frustrated and they'll get annoyed. And I can see us sending off for Arsenal. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Now, Brent writes here, Sonny Golden Boot, Spurs win.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice to see Sonny winning the Golden Boot, Gary?
Oh, amazing. I'm got everything crossed for him. I'm hoping today will be 2 for Son and 1 for Kane. You know, how does it work? If he gets one and he's level with Salah, what's the story? What happens?
They said on Talk Sport, what they do is they have a sleepover, they watch a rom-com and have a pillow fight at the end of the evening to settle it.
Do you know all jokes?
All or nothing documentary then, I guess, isn't it?
all jokes. It should be, if it is tied, and I'm not biased in any way saying this, it should be the one with the least penalties that wins, in my opinion.
Yeah,
that's not. I'm not just saying that. I'm not just saying that because it's Son, but you know.
Yeah, agreed. But it won't be. It'll be shared, won't it? But listen, look, Son's going to get 2 today, isn't he? So we'll be all right. I'm
not even sure Salah's fit. Is he? Not even sure he's playing.
No. I don't think Salah's playing today. No.
Fair enough.
Craig, just a word on Antonio Conte. Can you believe on the final day of the season we find ourselves in full spot? He has just been remarkable, hasn't he? He says he's not a magician, but he clearly is.
He is, and I've been trying to find all the various pods and chats that I've been on over the course of the season. And when you asked me that question, what I've said, where do you think we're going to finish? Mm-hmm. And I think it ranged from 6th to 5th to 4th to 3rd. I've been up and down like God knows what. But he's got us in this position. It looked a few weeks ago, didn't it? Probably a month or so ago when we lost to Brighton, that I remember coming on here saying 4th spot's gone. Well, it just goes to show how wrong he can be, because having it back in our hands now. And I don't think Conte truly, if you'd asked him in private, do you think we can get 4th? He'd have probably said, no, I'll probably say 5th, to be honest with you. He would have said that privately, I'm pretty sure of it, and thought that was a success. And that's what I've said from the start. Europa League football would have been progression. It would have been progression, wouldn't it? There's a bit of a strip show going on here in the back.
She's in her bikini, she's about to jump in the pool, but she's got some clothes on, so she's not as bad as me.
could have been a totally different title to the pod there, couldn't it?
Only fans instead of only Chris.
But yeah, no, Chris, he's worked miracles to get us there. Worked miracles to get us there, and it's in our hands. Let's go and grab it now with both hands, and then we can relax for the summer. And I think
what are we talking about? We're not talking about the wife again, are we, Craig?
It's in our hands.
Yeah. It's in our hands. It's like that. But yeah, no. In all seriousness, we didn't think. I think a week ago. Although I did. I can't remember, Gary, if I said to you, there was a bit of an omen on Monday. I come out into my garden and 2 magpies landed on the goal behind me. And you'll never see magpies in my garden. I thought, that's got to be it. They're going to smash them.
No, I think,
seriously.
I think you and me, Craig, were at our lowest point when we lost at home to Brighton. We've done those messages back and forth. And I think, you heard me effing and blinding. And I was like, all right, that's it. I'm selling the card and number plate. I'm throwing my shirts away. I went on a mad one. And that was it for me. And then you go from losing to Brighton to doing what we've done. It's almost unthinkable. But that's why today I am so nervous. It's not that I don't believe in the team or the players, but I know Tottenham are capable of beating those great teams like Man City or losing to those crap teams like Norwich. That is Tottenham.
Yeah.
That is it. That's why I'm so nervous.
After the Burnley game, when Conte said, when he was absolutely on the floor and said, maybe I'm not the right guy for the job, and we were like, oh, here we fucking go.
Yeah.
I reckon the mentality has completely changed now. I cannot see that team allowing a draw or to be beaten by Norwich. I can't see it. I cannot see it. I don't see how Son and Kane and Eric Dyer and Sanchez and Ben Davies, all the people that have experienced the lows with Tottenham, are going to let that happen again. I just cannot see it.
Yeah. No, you're right, Darren. And also it's the new guys we brought in and their mentality, as winners and stuff like Kulusevski, Romero and all them. They're not going to take no nonsense either. I know Romero's not playing, but in general, them players that have come in for us, they've made a massive difference. If you think about the January window when Arsenal didn't really strengthen or do anything, and you think about the guys we brought in, I think that's where really the tables turned, if I'm honest with you. I'm convinced if Woolwich really strengthened in January, we wouldn't be in this position. I think they would have gone away with it, honestly. So we got that to thank as well. So,
yeah.
Let's go on to score predictions. Darren, what are you going for?
I have got a figure in my head, Chris, and it's 3-0 Tottenham. 3-0 Tottenham. And I'll tell you what I want. I want us to, like Gary said, when we were chatting, I want us to come out the traps, because a lot of times this season it's taken us 20, 25 minutes to get going. I don't see any reason why we should take 20 minutes to get going against this lot. I don't see that. I reckon we carry on and we come out and we get an early goal, settle down, and that's what we need. I don't see any benefit of sitting back today and just waiting, playing cat and mouse. I don't see the benefit of that.
Gary, what's your score prediction?
Well, what I'm hoping for is exactly what Darren said. All week I've been saying 3-0, Son to get 2, Kane to get 1. We win 3-0, and Everton will hold Woolwich to a 0-0. That's what I'm hoping for, and it's what I'm praying for. So that's what I'm going to say. I'm not going to talk about what this side of the head's saying. I'm just going to talk of this side, and that's it.
Great.
I'm still confident we're going to get a result. I think it could go one or two ways for that result. I think it'll either be an edgy 1-0, or if we get 2, we're going to get 4. So I'm going to say either. I'm not going to give you a straight answer. It's either going to be 1-0 or 4-0. And I think Everton are going to get a 1-1 draw at the Emirates.
I'm going to go for 4-0. I think we're just going to be too strong for them. And I think Antonio Conte bombed it in their heads to get this job done.
You predicted 4-0 when we done our predictions, Chris, didn't you? Like weeks ago. Yeah. I felt confident all week. I won't lie to you. I've woken up this morning feeling a little bit nervous just because I just want us to get this job done. But I just feel like it's been such a long season. You know, go back to the Nuno days. Go back to Nuno being booed off at the Man United game. Then Conte coming in. And of course, the ups and downs even while Conte's been here. But he has just turned this club around. And I just think that, you know, with his management and his direction, I just think we're going to get this job done, get Champions League football, and we'll smile at the end. But, you know, the fact that we're in this position at this stage of the season, I just think is absolutely remarkable. And I just hope that all of us are partying tonight and happy that we're back in the Champions League, because, of course, we've been out of that competition for the last 2 seasons, Europa League and then Europa Conference League. So, you know, hopefully we'll be back where we belong. Would any of you three like to add anything else?
Yeah, Gary's already said that when we win, him and I are going to jump on your channel in our budgie smugglers, and we're going to do a little bit of a show for you. So that's something to look forward to.
I've got the Borat thing. You know the Borat line?
The Mankini.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to twerk on your channel.
Nice.
No.
You like? I will.
Darren, lastly, what do you think the score prediction from Boris would be?
Go on.
Hold on one sec. Hold on one sec. Oh, that's a bit.
He always has this handy, doesn't he?
It's without a doubt, my citizens, I have been cleared of all charges, and there will be no more parties, except for when Spurs trounce the Tractor Boys. Yes. Howie, the Spurs.
Excellent. Love it. I'll just that's brilliant. Go on, Chris. Go on.
I was going to say, Darren, enjoy the game, and thanks for coming on, giving your thoughts, and tell everyone where they can find you on social media and what you're up to.
So I'm at Darren Altman, on Twitter, come and say hello. I'll tell you what's funny, because I've got a lot of people following me because of the impressions and the voiceovers and stuff. As soon as I tweet about Spurs, I lose. Like, my numbers drop down. Honestly, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Today.
Rich dark chocolate, John, and then the crack and the crunch of that biscuit face. Oh, that is heaven, mate. I could dive into that.
Oh dear.
Sorry, I'm lonely. Don't have any friends.
Darren, thank you so much. Gary, where can everyone find you? And thanks so much for coming on again.
Well, either at the Tottenham Stadium, scream and go mad. But I'll tell you what they can do. Give us a follow on Instagram, because as you know, My last one got hacked. Apologies, Darren. I know you were at the brunt of that as well. Sorry. But if you could give me a follow on Gary Maloney 1313, and I'll just talk Tottenham on it. Either that or I'm getting naked on stage. So it's a bit of both, really. So, yeah.
You didn't need to mention that.
Well,
Craig,
you know.
Craig, you look like you're getting ready for a Tottenham Hotspur training session.
He's
Absolutely.
loving it. Look.
Absolutely. You got to get into the swing of it. In fact, when you rang me this morning, Chris, I don't know if you heard the whistle going because I was at my son's game. So, that was good this morning. But yeah, no, I'm in the back garden. I'm just about to go inside, watch the end of the Grand Prix, and then hopefully watch Spurs get the top four. I'd just like to say, Chris, thanks so much as usual for having me on the chats. Everyone's been brilliant. Whether we've won, lost, drawn, miserable, sad, happy, mixed emotions, it's always good to come on and either vent or use it as a bit of mental therapy or just celebrate with fellow Spurs fans. So, and the people that I've met on this channel, all these guys, it's just been an absolute pleasure, and long may it continue. And I really hope for you and the other travelling boys today to sing your hearts out, and let's hope for a Tottenham Hotspur win today. Top four, back hearing that music in the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, as Chris has said many times. It's going to be emotional. So let's get the job done today.
Do you know what I've missed, Craig?
Yeah,
I've missed all the fans singing, watching Tottenham on a Tuesday night. You know how it goes, didn't you?
Yeah.
And we've not sung that for a few years now. You know.
Well,
we need to do it.
The song that I always thought. I mean, I love the Kulusevski one, but the one that really caught my eye was because I love Oasis. Was the tune for the Bentancur, and he's the reason we'll be playing on Wednesday next season. That one.
Brilliant.
So let's go for that. But come on, you Spurs.
So nervous. I'm so nervous. Jeez.
But you messaged me during the game, Gary Maloney.
Yeah, I'll have to send you voice notes. I'll be going mental. You know I will.
Well, Darren, Gary, and Craig, I can't thank you enough for all of your time, not only for today, but during the season. You've been absolutely wonderful. And as you said, Craig, it's been there've been fantastic Spurs chats, even when we've won, lost, or drawn. And just to reply to Aussie Spurs here, are you going to the game? I'm actually right next door to Carrow Road. I'm actually at the Morrison Superstore using their Wi-Fi because I just couldn't connect. That's why I was late. So apologies.
Legend.
You walk over. I don't know whether the Wi-Fi will go, but you will see. It's just there, Carrow Road.
Oh my God! Look,
excellent. Yeah. Big up Morrison's. Wow. Big up Morrison's. New channel sponsor, Morrison's.
Yeah.
Big up Morrison's, indeed. Well, let's hope that Tottenham can get the job done, get at least a point here at Carrow Road, get Champions League football. I will see you all for a Spurs chat later on tonight, 8:30. I've got three very, very special guests. I've got Darren Hart, the actor. I've got actor Ricky Norwood. I don't know whether he thinks that we're playing at home or away tonight. And we've also got Rob Daly, who is the official Tottenham Hotspur commentator. So it should be a good show.
Yeah, brilliant.
Let's hope that we're talking about Champions League football next season. Thanks for joining me, everybody. And thanks so much, every single one of you who has tuned in during this season. It's been absolutely wonderful. Thanks, everybody. Enjoy the game and come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you